If you are planning to start a business in Oregon, forming an LLC is one of the smartest ways to protect yourself legally and make your business look more professional. In today's video, we are going to show you how to register an LLC in Oregon even if you are a complete beginner. We will also help you decide whether to file it yourself or use a formation service like Northwest to make the entire process hassle-free. We will cover this in more detail later in the video. Before we begin our journey, let's first answer the question, what exactly is an LLC? An LLC, or Limited Liability Company, is a business structure that combines the liability protection of a corporation with the flexibility and simplicity of a sole proprietorship or partnership. It's easy to manage and offers personal asset protection, which is why it's one of the most popular business structures in the United States. Now, the question is, why form an LLC in Oregon? For one, you have asset protection. That means your personal assets like your home, car, and savings are generally protected if your business runs into any trouble. For entrepreneurs like you, this peace of mind is huge, especially when starting or scaling a business. And of course, Oregon offers tax efficiency. This helps you avoid the double taxation that corporations often face, keeping more money in your pocket. And you have a flexible structure. Unlike corporations that require strict formalities, LLCs allow you to run your business in a way that works best for you, whether you are a solo owner or working with partners. And no sales tax in Oregon. This can give your business a competitive pricing advantage and help improve profit margins depending on your business model. After that is choosing a name for your Oregon LLC. Now you want to make sure that the name you choose is unique and not too similar to any existing Oregon entities. It should include LLC or Limited Liability Company or L.L.C. Now, if you have a specific business name in mind and you wanted to check the availability, it's very simple. Just go to the Oregon Secretary of State Business Name Search, type your desired business name, make sure your name is available, especially if there is no matching results. Now, you need to avoid restricted words like bank or insurance unless you have approval. Once you've secured your LLC name, it's a good idea to secure a domain for your business right away. You can do this through hosting services like Hostinger or Namecheap. Feel free to use our affiliate links in the video description below to get started. Next is choosing a registered agent. Now, a registered agent must have a physical address in Oregon and no PO boxes allowed. They are the one that receives all the legal documents on behalf of your LLC. And of course, if you wanted to be a registered agent of your own, you can do that provided that you meet all the state legal requirements. But what we highly suggest is to hire a formation service like Northwest Registered Agent for privacy and convenience because they will handle all of the paperwork for you. Now it's time to officially form your LLC by filing the Articles of Organization. There are two ways that you can do this. Number one option is by mail, which is the slower option. And of course, what we highly suggest is to file it online, which the approval is usually fast. And all I have to do is go to the Oregon Business Registry portal. You need to provide your chosen business name, their principal office address, registered agent details, and the management structure, if it's going to be like a member manage or manager manage. There is a fee of $100, which is required at the time of submission. Typically, your application will be processed within 1 to 3 business days. Okay, so after that is creating an operating agreement. Oregon doesn't require this by law, but it's strongly recommended because an operating agreement outlines the ownership percentage, member responsibilities, and of course, what happens if someone leaves the LLC. This protects your business and helps prevent disputes in the long run. Next is we need to get an EIN or employer identification number through the IRS website. Basically, it's like a social security number for your LLC. You need an EIN to open a business bank account, hire employees, file taxes, and it would just take a few minutes. Now, after that is staying compliant with Oregon tax rules and licensing requirements so your LLC stays in good standing. Number one is the state tax registration. This is required for reporting and paying payroll taxes like withholding and unemployment taxes. Basically, if you have employees working in Oregon, registration isn't optional, it's required for tax reporting and compliance. And then you have local licenses and permits. Some professions require state-level licenses while cities and counties may require local business licenses or permits. So it's very important to check with your local city hall or county before operating. And then the no sales tax advantage. Oregon is one of the few states that does not have a general state sales tax. That means most businesses don't need to collect or remit sales tax to these states. Now, for many LLC owners, this simplifies accounting, pricing, and the overall tax compliance, especially if you sell goods or services locally. Once your LLC is officially formed, your job is not done. You must maintain it every year to avoid penalties or losing your good standing. Of course, let me tell you that the ongoing compliance is key to protecting your business and avoiding the admin shutdown. Now, first of all, Oregon requires LLCs to submit an annual report every single year to confirm your business information is still accurate and up to date. And then, of course, there is going to be an annual fee of $100 for most domestic Oregon LLCs, and this fee is paid every year for as long as your LLC exists. Now, you want to make sure to set a yearly reminder for your anniversary date so you never miss your filing date, because many businesses fail to stay active simply because they forget to file their annual report. Staying compliant is simple. Do that and your Oregon LLC will stay active and in good standing year after year. That's why traditional filing, while it's cost effective, it really is time consuming, full of paperwork, and hiring a registered agent, while it is also a good option, it can be very expensive. But what if I told you there is a better solution, like using a formation service called Northwest? Northwest Registered Agent is a company that provides business formation services in the US without hiring an attorney or a registered agent, because they guide you through all these steps to create corporations, nonprofits, especially LLC, and any other business entity in any state in the US, including Oregon. Now, the good news is, if you haven't signed up with Northwest yet, you can use our affiliate link in the video description to get started. As you can see, there are just a few simple steps we need to complete to form an LLC right away. Don't worry, this process is super simple, and let's begin with the Order tab. This is essentially the summary of what you are purchasing from Northwest. It shows the service you selected, which is LLC formation, and the state where you are forming your LLC, and of course, the total cost before payment. Now think of this as your checkout overview. The company section collects the basic details about your business. It includes the LLC name, and if you want to send a copy of any legal notices to your attorney, and of course, the business address. Now, this information is used to officially create your LLC with the state. Now, in terms of the management section, this is how you define your LLC. You can choose from a member manage, which means owners like you runs the business, or A manager which means a manager that you hired runs the business for you. Now, if you are not sure what management type to choose, just click the question mark icon because this helps you determine who has the authority to make decisions for the LLC. Now, if you want to add names of members or managers, you can do so. Don't worry because Northwest keeps this information private. Now, if you want to add some services like tax ID, S corporation, premium mail service, you can do that. However, if you want to skip all these, you can do that if you prefer to handle them yourself. Now, the account section is where you create your Northwest online dashboard. Provide your email address, set a password, confirm login details because once you've done that, your account lets you access state documents, receive compliance alerts, view scanned mail, and legal notices. Now, the final step where you complete your order is the payment section. You can review the credit or debit card details, the total cost, and of course, the final confirmation before submission. Because once paid, congratulations, Northwest files your LLC with the state. And that's it on how to register an LLC in Oregon, which is a straightforward process when you understand the key steps with relatively low filing fees and an online-friendly registration system. Oregon makes it accessible for both new and experienced entrepreneurs to launch and manage a business entity. Remember, forming your LLC is only the beginning. Maintaining a good standing through annual reports, tax compliance, and proper business documentations ensures your company remains protected and operational long term. But if you want a hassle-free process with reliable support, Northwest makes it super simple. They handle the paperwork, act as your registered agent, and keep your personal information private. While you can file your LLC yourself through the Alabama Secretary of State, using a service like Northwest saves you time, avoids mistakes, and gives you peace of mind, especially if this is your first LLC. Now, if you are ready to start, check the link in the description to get your Alabama LLC registered with Northwest today. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.